Hey guys, this is going to be the video behind my post. Now you're here. What now? Um, I don't know. Like, there's a lot of things that I can rant on about that. You've got up every day. You've been consistent. You've done your thing. You hit a wall. You're figuring out how to make it better for you. You're actually looking and researching and actually going for these things that will help you. You know what I mean? We have to make sure that we're sprucing it up, especially when it comes time to change it up. Understandably, I have experienced this all over throughout the cycles in my fitness journey and things like that. And what I still come across is that, once I meet a goal, I'm always trying to do something better and bigger and try harder and get myself in that right mind space to push through that point. But this activity, this ability is something that is not, you can't just learn it overnight. You have to go through that trial and error. And what I mean by that, what do you mean, Kiko, when you say go through that trial and error? Trial and error is going and completing something to the point of you hitting that plateau with it. And if it does not work for you within that plateau, then we change it up. We don't quit halfway through an issue. We don't freak out. And as I said, I've learned this through my cycles. I stopped freaking out when stuff wasn't happening in the micro level. It takes time and it takes the right amount of training. It does take a lot of you learning your body. So this is coming from my heart when I'm talking about it. You know what I mean? And forgive the noise in the background. You know what I mean? I'm in the new location, new digs and stuff like that. So we have a tendency, again, and I'm gonna keep putting that on blast, we have a tendency to want quick comparative results. Instead of looking within ourselves, we always look outwards and look at what other people are doing. That's something that you cannot do, especially when you're pursuing a fitness journey, regardless if you're trying to gain, regardless if you're trying to lose. Yes, you can grab inspiration, and I will say this because I keep seeing it. Grab inspiration from the outside, but do not let it be don't let it be your constant mirror. Your mirror is you. Your only person that you're trying to be every day is you. The only thing that you're trying to do and accomplish every day is to beat the previous version of yourself. I don't know how many times we have to go over this as a collective, as a training group and things like that. Most of the people that have been training, most of the people that you see on Instagram, most of the people that you see as a media influencer and as a person that advertises their fitness journeys and stuff like that, we've been at it for years, like literally years. So it's not about, that's what I said, it's longevity in the journey. We've been at it for years. Like, most of the time, I don't even post on my stuff because I feel like I'm still working on me, you know what I mean? And then when I get to that certain point, when I get to that certain satisfaction point for myself, where I'm satisfied with changing it up and going to the next level, not satisfied, not complacent, satisfied with getting ready to make that next step, that's when I begin to post stuff, because it's readily available. I've mastered that part of that craft. I can now teach it because I know that it has that effect. I'm not doing, personally, me, myself, and I don't just do it to do it. Like, I do it because I want to be great in my own field, and I also want to stay healthy and maintain healthy for my whole entire life. I'm not doing this for the likes. I'm not doing it for, to be popular, you know what I mean? Because some of the ways and some of the methods that I train, especially with being a vegan, a lot of cats can't get down with that because it takes a lot more mental strength and anxiety and less anxiety and dedication and actually more research on what the best options for you are. You know what I mean? And again, this is not something to talk shit or vent. Well, it might be a little vent process, but it needs to be said, it needs to be had that as trainers, as fitness professionals, as people that are, we've been doing this for years and we've been putting it into practice, and we've actually took the time to get the education to help you, and we give you the information and stuff like that. We're not doing it from a place of, oh, I can get you quick. No, we're doing it true trainers and true stuff. And I'm not saying that there's not non-true people, but people who really give a damn about your welfare and about you getting to that next goal and that next spot, we're not going to promise you the world in 50 days. We're promising you hard work. We're promising you laying out a program and a plan that actually becomes sustainable. Give it a chance. See it through. Make sure that we're not, especially when we give you advice and we give you best practices and stuff like that, try to utilize them and adapt them to your life. If it does not work, then it does not work, but give it time to see it out, at least a month or two. You know what I mean? Give it time, give the system time to work. You're not going to get fit as a fiddle, within a certain amount of weeks. I'm not going to promise you that. Like, in good conscience, I can't promise you that. I can tell you we can transform within 90 days, which is very, very true. We can transform from what your previous 90 days was, getting you back into that every activity. But remember, some people spend lifetimes in the dark and finally seeing that light to do it. But all that time, you have to get rid of all that darkness. And I say it like that. You have to get rid of all that darkness before you can allow yourself to let the light in. All right. So y'all be blessed. Peace. I love you guys. Have a great rest of your weekend. I shall see y'all another day.